Sayyid Hyder Reza Zaidi. I belong to Zaidi family, and Zaidis are basically kingmakers. So in history, so my shajara is basically related to Hazrat Ali Karamallahu Wajhu. My 47th पुश्त को क्या कहेंगे like the generation 47 पुश्त is linked with Hazrat Ali Karamallahu Wajhu, right? So it's very well connected to Sufism and everyone, but I am a student of history, and you see, so basically I belong to Shia Mazhab. So it's related to mazars and Imam Bargahs and spiritually things. You see, so my interest is actually, and my business is basically related with all of these things. So in the childhood, I studied all the majalis and majalis and all the rituals which conduct in our home. So I prepare Imam Barga, I prepare the models of Zuljana and the model of shrines and see. So, and my grandfather, who is basically sculptor in India, Lucknow Art School. So I belong to that family, and my father, who is engineer, and so this is my background, right? So this project, this Mandir project is actually when we are doing custom house, the restoration of Adilji Dinsha Road. So my teacher, my metaphor is Shahid Abdullah Sahab, who is my teacher, Ustad, who gave me the task to restore this, right? This road actually. Basically, I'm a civil engineer also. And so my technical knowledge is based on work done, right? So, so basically, it was challenge for me to prove myself is that which I am a multi challenging jobs can do, and different angles which leads you to complete the job everywhere, from the technical aspect and the aesthetics aspect and everywhere. So I start learning that how to resolve these issues. The restoration is a very technical job. It's something like the old man is something like your father, your grandfather, how their structure is working, how their skin is, and how they feel. So building is like that, you see. So you will have to take care of that, the ages, and you understand how you treat carefully, right? So the mandir is actually on the way of our project. They were basically, we were not doing a proper restoration. because the proper restoration is something else. This was just a first aid treatment in my eyes, right? But what I can do for that, right? So mandir is the thing that need to be articulate properly, and their damages need to be treated properly. Their roof is damaged, their roof is falling away, and these kind of things which I want to restore, because the Maharaj is Vijay Maharaj. They actually after me that please do something for this mandir, and I highly recommend that for my NGO's person like Shahid Abdullah Sahab. So please do that. So they arrange the budget for that, and since government actually already approved 1,500,000 rupees for that restoration, but they were only plastering and repairing and not really good. So I was decided that do in a little more than that, because I am not a professionally trained restorator. I am just an architect and a social worker and a multi identities I have, because I'm a musician, classical musician, and it's very well connected to my thoughts, and you see, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I know this is right. I feel that this is right. So I have decided that what is the facade of that mandir. So I told Maharaj that please, if you have the old memories of your mandir, so he doesn't have anything. So I just imagine that 40 feet by 40 feet, how to restore that, right? In my understanding, the 40 feet meaning something, the 40 feet width, 40 feet height is actually 40 by 40 by 40, like 6,400 cubic feet, right? 40 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 40. How much? 64,000? How much? 64. Right, the number is 64, right? So why 64? 64 is actually division of 8. Right? 8 8s are 64. And what is 8? 8 is in numerics. You know what is 8? 8 is basically in calculator, everything is based on 8, all numbers. The chess, the playing chess has a 64 portions, right? So in computer, 64 MB, 32, it's divided into 8. So it's very well connected to numerics, numbers, the perfect number of 8. Right? This is my understanding. I haven't read anything. just I think about it, and what is because the gumbad height is from ground is 40, right? And width is 40 and depth is 40, right? And what is 40 actually? In Hinduism, 40 is basically the 40 days after death. In Muslims is also, right? And 40 days chilla. And this is called 1 1/4 month, basically sawa mahina. right? So, so this is actually the beauty of 40. The proportion is carved under the 40 feet. So, and this music is actually is beat, 4 beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's all about multi-dimension of that saint or so this is what I understand. And and the facade of the mandir is basically the dome of the mandir is something like oval, right? So what I understand, this is like a Hindus salam, Hindus are doing this, right? So the proportion of that is derived from this. And so Darya Lal, Jhule Lal, what is basically Jhule Lal? Jhule Lal meaning in Urdu is Mast Nagina. Do you know what is mast? Mast is jhumna and nagina, lal is a kind of a diamond.
Precious stone.
Right, it's a very expensive diamond. So what is diamond actually and what is nagina? But I am thinking that the person who is mature enough, who is educated enough, who is alim, who is basically qualified and he क्या कहते हैं नहज को पहुंच जाना किसी जगह की एक मेराज पे पहुंच जाना मेराज पा लेना
a certain level of spiritual achievement. Yeah.
Right, so he actually carved himself from everywhere and shining from everywhere, right? So Jhule Lal is a Mast Nagina who is multiple identical, right? So I have derived that idea of Jhule Lal and design a school for that philosophy, because in our religion, in our era, Lal Shahbaz Qalandar is also Jhule Lal. So that means Jhule Lal is a degree, right? What I understand. So when you achieve this degree, then people are coming to you and they are problem solvers, and you see. So in Hindu, they build their mandir. In Muslim, they build their mazar. So they are basically institutions. So we need to learn and how you achieve a multiple direction from him. So